That hurt. That hurt my heart.
The Moto Maidens. It's the 5 of us with this lust for life. The only way it can be quenched is on a motorcycle. I love that noise!
Doing it.
We're doing it.
Oh, brother.
I've been to every single state almost, and the people that I've met along the way and the stories that I've heard was something that I wanted to be able to share with people. So what better way to do it than me and my girlfriends on motorcycles getting to showcase all of the badass women in this country.
It's funny because I'm never one to be like, this is sisterhood, but it really is. Zoe's bike was malfunctioning, so she pulled over. So it's pouring down raining, it's freezing cold.
Riding through this gnarly storm, it was f***ing horrendous. I've never been that cold in my life. And the wind and rain just smacking you everywhere. We couldn't see the girls behind us at all. I couldn't barely see in front of me. Her and I knew that we needed to just get somewhere safe and where there's cell phone reception.
We're trying to figure out how to get her battery jumped in the rain. That's always fun.
Come on over here. Thank you. You're gonna leave, just in case anything happens. Yeah. Okay. We're just gonna go as far as we can go. Okay.
So I get my bike started and I'm flying down the highway. And at that point, I feel like superhuman because I'm so cold. My hands are like barely working and just like trying to go as fast as I can and not think about like blowing off the road, just like getting as far as I can go.
Hi, baby. I'm so proud of us for safely getting through that storm because it got scary for a little bit. Hi, guys. My cold babies. Go inside and take a shot, and then we'll do this.
Okay, I think I'm gonna take my shoes off.
I need to also after.
They're just soaked.
Rolling down the highway in the freezing cold rain, it just sucks. Like your hands get like glued in this position, you know? I was like painfully freezing, like shaking, freezing. And I have Raynaud's, which is like, you have bad circulation in your hands and feet. When they get cold, they start going white. And that's f***ing terrifying.
I want to get my other jacket.
I
I'm okay.
don't know what I'm doing.
My hands don't work yet.
So when we got to the little town, I was like, emergency. I need a hot bowl of water to stand in and like some hot liquids in my body soon.
I'm gonna go change.
Come here, cold baby. Lex has to get some warm water across the street for her fingers.
Okay.
When we got here, we were shaking so hard that I couldn't pick my shot
I know,
up.
I was like, blah, blah, blah.
I couldn't pick it up.
like half of my shot on the bar.
But we made it. Everyone's safe. Nobody got hurt, so that's all that matters. Tomorrow is the last day. Aside from us having to get back to Whitefish, Glacier was what we said we wanted to end with. The amount of miles that we have to cover, this is gonna be the hardest little stretch for us on the whole trip. But after all this exhaustion, what better way to reward yourself than Glacier National Park?
Cheers. Cheers! What a fun adventure.
Going into this trip, I was most excited about riding f***ing motorcycles in Montana with my girlfriends. Like, that is a dream. That is like the adventure of a lifetime. If I could pinpoint one spot that I was stoked about riding through, it was Glacier. I think that was definitely the most exhilarating ride of the whole trip. Just in plain terms of moving, Glacier's beautiful.
We have beautiful weather today. Holy shit.
So lucky.
I know, I'm f***ing warm right now.
Yeah.
Blessed by the motorcycle gods today.
I know.
And put us through hell yesterday and then reward us today. Glacier's incredible. Like you think you've seen something really beautiful and pretty when you're on the road and then you go to Glacier. We rode through the storm to get to this beautiful day of like perfect weather, not a single cloud in the sky. With some of the most amazing people, everything's right.
Well, I wanted to stop for a reason because I started crying like a big baby.
I saw that. I was like, did you get something in your eye?
No, because it's our final day. So I'm not gonna cry again. I'm just really proud of you guys.
This is a full week,
On our bikes, I
full
know.
days on the road.
We've lived so much life in the last 7 days. Like, holy shit. Oh my God.
I'm gonna cry if I look up.
I love how these monochromes came out. Okay, let's see.
Oh, my eyeballs! Make them stop. The last day on your bike after doing that whole trip is a really reflective time. You're thinking about the distance that you came and you just did it with 4 other women on 2 wheels riding next to you. It makes you feel powerful and it gives you a sense of pride, what you just accomplished. And it is very overwhelming emotionally.
Today's the day that one of my best friends died exactly a year ago, and I just don't really want to.
Yeah. No, I get it. I get it. I love you.
Love you too.
The bonding that comes with riding motorcycles with other women is heavy, you know? Especially when you find people that you have this synergy with, you know? There's not any kind of drama or not any kind of chaos. And even if there is, we all like love and respect each other so much and have understanding and also like awareness to give each other space, you know, allowing everyone to have their emotions and just being there for each other.
What's something that you'll never forget about this trip?
Not to sound super lame, but the whole sisterhood aspect of like, immediately, like first day I go down and you guys are on it, like picking up my spirits were first thought of going down on the first stretch on the first day where you're just like, I ruined this whole trip.
No.
We have to redo everything. We're not gonna make it to this place, or this place, but just the support and like, we got this, like coming in and then just lifting the spirits up and just like automatically being there for each other.
You go on trips for 7 days, no matter how much we all love each other, like you assume that people are gonna bicker, especially with women, because that's what everybody thinks.
We've had 0 blow-ups. Like, we've all been so gentle with each other and just like,
I feel like people don't expect that with women though, and it's just gonna automatically be catty or something, and it's the opposite. It is, that's what I'm saying, it's the exact opposite. All of us, even when we've had our own little freakouts for a second,
It's like never
it was
towards
personal
anybody.
stuff, yeah.
We like, it's having that understanding and self-awareness and respect for each other to give each other enough time and space to like allow yourself
through
to
their
process
feelings,
your
yeah.
emotion.
I just need to just give me 1 second.
I feel like
If you wanna walk for a second, you can't.
I'm
like,
fine, I'm fine.
And you know we're here for you.
All right, I'm good.
It's not gonna be the last time I'm gonna cry today, so. Nope. We got you if you need anything. We don't have to talk about it, but if you do or if you wanna, we can, you know, I can tell stupid stories about him because we're here for you today. We're leaving Glacier now and heading into Whitefish. Getting to the end of this, there was a sense of pride. we aren't letting life just go by us. We're actually living our lives. And that looks different for everybody in the world, and that's okay. But we know how we want our lives to be lived, and this is how.
See if my bike will start.
Oh, babes, don't make me cry again. This is f***ing beautiful.
Riding long distances like this is definitely physically and mentally taxing, but it's worth it. We definitely accomplished a lot. We were all able to handle any situation that was thrown at us. Also being able to really put women on the forefront. And I hope that, an everlasting effect of this trip will not only be the bonds that we formed within our own circle, but will help women see the power that we all have within ourselves.
Your block, hang on.
I'm gonna hit your back if I do.
Oh, just come forward. There we did it! We made it back. Getting back to Whitefish and knowing everything that we just accomplished, get this high feeling. We got through rough weather.
I'm not having any power. Oh.
We covered those miles and we got to see and experience things that most people in the whole world will never get to experience. We did it, and we did it together, and we kicked fucking ass doing it. We knew this was gonna be an adventure, and it did not disappoint. Did it! Everyone has all of their limbs.
We do, we have our limbs.
And all of our bikes.
I mean, some of our limbs are a little bit
Mine
different.
are hurting a little bit.
No.
After finishing this trip, I feel like I could do anything. Prior to my accident, I really haven't gotten to do a big motorcycle trip. I broke my jaw in 3 places. Oh my God. So I was just like, but my arms are okay. I was like, but these still work. So to be able to do something like this, it's just opened up my life to other things that I thought maybe, would be harder for me to do.
I'm so proud of my old bike.
I am proud of all of our bikes, seriously.
So good.
Especially Mutton Chop.
Mutton Chopper.
How many miles are we at?
We did
975 exactly.
975 miles.
Well, that was the best ride of my entire life.
Heard that?
Me too.
Hell yeah, brother. Oh my God, I just feel so lucky.
I mean, this is one of the most inspiring things I've ever got a chance to do in my life. Especially just being around my girlfriends who are all just badass, not only bikers, but makers and shakers and creators. I cried in my helmet a lot. Tears of joy.
Who's ready for reality?
Nope.
To go back to sewing every day, all day.
I have so much to do. I have to get back
Did you
and
get some of this?
get a physical and get a bunch of shots for school.
Here's to your physical.
Here's for your health.
How's your body feeling? Because I could tell today that you're it's hurting.
It's hurting.
Couldn't we do anything? Here you go.
I'm feeling a lot of emotions. Today, it's really heavy. I'm in constant pain and I'm just try to tuck to the side and just cry under my sunglasses because I'm scared to go back to reality and have to deal. Because next Tuesday, I'm having a full hysterectomy. But at the same time, I've never been happier. This ride is what gave me hope and is keeping me going being surrounded by some of like the strongest women I know and forgetting reality and just, you know, being told it's okay.
You're just always in good spirits and like always just the warmth, you know? It just exudes from your body all the time. You're just like this shining light of joy. You're just a fucking badass.
Right? Cheers to that. Salud.
Overtakes everything else that I'm going through at this moment, so I just can't wait for the next trip. There it is.
What are we gonna do different next time?
I think maybe slowing it down a little bit so that, like we talked about, so that we have like time to like maybe 2 nights in a place to explore and stuff like that. You know?
So we're doing 2-week trips, is what you're telling me. I am such an over planner, and it's a really big deal to me that if I'm the one planning it, everything goes well for everyone else. When it's that much kind of pressure riding on you, learning to just go with it, just throwing caution to the wind. It's definitely a really good lesson, and I know that this trip is for me.
I just want you to know that I would take multiple bullets for every single one of you. And I love you so much. And I'm so glad that we get to just have this like amazing sisterness.
It's really great.
These twisted sisters. My twin.
I've done trips like this before, but not like this. I can't explain how inspiring it is meeting all of these women and then getting to ride next to the 4 that I ride next to. My maidens. It changed my life.
Come
Stay with us forever.
so bad.
No, you don't. You smell like the wildflowers of Montana, I'll tell you what. Wildflower perfume? Wildflower perfume.
So when we got back to Whitefish, I asked how far we rode. I was so mad hearing 975, but we went and rode more once we got back. So we pushed it. By the time all of us were loaded up, back in our bikes, back in our trucks, and we took off, we did all the math, and it turns out we rode like 1,090 miles. So we did pass 1,000 miles. Where are we going next? We're ready for the next state.